What's going on, guys? Kevin here from Sportsbox Breaks, coming at you live Sunday night, October 22nd, 2017. We are breaking 2017 Topps Gold Label Baseball Choose Team Case Break number 4. This is our final one of these, guys. Who has who in this break? Arizona Diamondbacks going to Kerry O. The Atlanta Braves going to Joseph D. The Baltimore Orioles, Michael B. The Boston Red Sox going to Jim M. Chicago Cubs going to Darrell S. The Chicago White Sox, Edward G. The Cincinnati Reds going to Sammy G. The Cleveland Indians going to Chris L. Colorado Rockies, Sammy G. The Detroit Tigers going to Jan K. The Houston Astros going to Edward G. The Kansas City Royals going to Derek N. The LA Angels, Kerry O. LA Dodgers also belong to Kerry O. The Miami Marlins going to Cleanthus P. The Milwaukee Brewers going to Ryan B. Minnesota Twins going to Ryan Y. The New York Mets going to Joseph D. The New York Yankees going to Jim M. The Oakland A's going to Wee Y. The Philadelphia Phillies going to Matt V. The Pittsburgh Pirates going to Richard H. The San Diego Padres, Sherry Y. The San Francisco Giants going to Ashok D. The Seattle Mariners going to Tom K. St. Louis Cardinals going to Doug G. The Tampa Bay Rays going to Stephen O. The Texas Rangers, Josh W. Toronto Blue Jays going to Andrew B. And the Washington Nationals finishing us off going to Richard J. Thanks again, guys, for getting this one filled up. We do appreciate it. It filled up right as we started the night tonight. Sammy G came in and snagged up the Reds and somebody else. Tigers, maybe? I can't remember who the final two teams were. Final two teams were sitting out there, and boom, literally right at the hour of like 8 o'clock on the dot Eastern time, the final two filled up. So here we go. The Reds and the Rockies were the final two. Reds and the Rockies. All right, there we go, guys. Here's my empty box to show you that stuff. Let me slide these over like such. So one framed auto per box. Now that I know exactly kind of what we're looking for in this stuff, I will know better not to. The other day when I did it for the first time, I was focusing so much on that Class 1, Class 2, Class 3 stuff that it took us forever. So I'm not going to kill myself on the Class 3 stuff tonight. We're going to go through at a much faster pace. Guys, numbers in the top right, those are live. So if you're checking out the number on Pantheon, sitting at 9, we want to see that number drop as we go. So guys, okay, there's one metal card. It's the top pack. This is the metal card. So what I'm going to do is put all the metal cards aside. We'll do all 16 metal cards, one after the other at the end of it all. So we'll have all 16 of them. If there's any redemptions, we'll have those in there too. And we'll look at all the big hits, all the framed cards in one shot at the end of it. Otherwise, we're just going to do the regular cards. And we'll do all the frames last. Hey, that's all good, Kerry. So what are you guys watching game-wise? I'm sure you probably have the TV going with the actual games off to the side. Or is Gold Label all the game you need? One of my buddies is at the San Francisco game right now in San Francisco. All right, let me get this focus on the camera zoomed in. So guys, I just want to point out you get all cards pulled for your team. So on these cards, you can see this real light banded text on the left-hand side. Sometimes you can't even read it because it's not printed very well. So Gold Label has Class 1, Class 2, Class 3 cards based on the type of player and the type of card it is. The Class 3s are the hardest to pull from what the guys have been telling me. It's very difficult to show that stuff in real time. I'm just pointing this out because I want you guys to understand you're going to get all the cards pulled for your team. So for instance, like right here, this Matt Kemp is a Class 1 and so on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going through the base here is just look for the colored cards to point those out. Like for instance, we have a Jake Thompson Philadelphia Phils right here. It's a black. This is a Class 2. But you are going to get all cards pulled. So we'll focus on that and we'll focus on the frames as we go. Freddie Freeman Braves, black. And if something is an obvious standout that says Class 3 or what have you, or you guys see something that I passed by and you'd like to see it brought back up into the camera, just let me know. We got a Scherzer black Washington Nats. So we're looking for the blues and the reds, which is right here. We have a blue Addison Russell for the Cubs. That is a 0.6 out of 50. I'm trying to make out the class on that one. That is a class 3. So the class 3 on the Addison Russell, which is one of the higher value, tougher pulls. We got a Chris Bryant black. That's a class 1. Got a red to 50, 19 of 50, Don Mattingly. Don Mattingly. I feel like my focus could be better on this camera. Let me just zoom it in a little bit. Don Mattingly red, 19 of 50. That's a class 2. And a Moncada to finish off that box. All right, guys, one box down. We have our frame off to the side from that box. Let's go here. I'm going to keep chipping away. 16 boxes to look at. Jump on into some Pantheon, guys. Let's do Pantheon next. 9 spots left. Big release week this Wednesday. Big release day. It might be the biggest release day with 5 releases that I remember from our time of doing breaks in one particular day. Oh, I'm talking about not revealing the frame card, and then I go ahead and just, not even thinking about it, I start opening the pack. So we're putting that guy right there. We saw the exterior of the frame. Don't mind the guy that has not had his coffee yet. Coffee, wake me up. Carrie, I'm just in autopilot doing it, and I'm like, son of a bitch, this is the frame pack. Yeah, we'll leave the excitement for the end. We'll leave the excitement for the end. We'll look at all those frame cards in one shot. Oh, I'm brain dead today, man. I'm brain dead today. Okay, there we go. I almost did it, too. I almost pulled that sucker right out of there. That is me sipping coffee, by the way, so we're trying to wake up. All right, guys, again, we're looking for the colored stuff. We're looking for the obvious class 3s. So here we go. We got a red to 75. We got a Corey Seager, LA Dodgers. That is a class 1. Numbering is 39 of 75. Luke Weaver, black, Piazza. How about a Carl Yastrzemski, 4 of 50 red. 0.4 of 50 for the Boston Red Sox. That is a red. Trying to see what the class is on it. Class 2 on that one. So nice low numbered red there. Strasburg black. Addison Russell black. Yeah, this is going a little bit faster than the other day. I was focusing so much on the class 3. Check this out. How about a Francisco Lindor to 25? 13 out of 25 on the Lindor for the Indians. And what do we got? Class 3 on that one. Class 3, Francisco Lindor. 13 of 25. Very nice. Ian Happ, black. Got a Nolan Ryan, black. I'm looking to see class on that one. Class 1. All right, guys, box 2 down. Here comes box 3. Anybody watch the... I know it's sacrilegious to talk about anything but sports on Sundays, right? But if you're a TV series watcher, big series, here it is. I was almost ready to do it again. I was almost ready to crack that open again. I'm putting those frames off to the side. Got The Walking Dead coming back tonight, which I watch, but I'm not a huge fan. But the rest of the world loves that. They have a Walking Dead attraction kind of thing in downtown. Yeah, that's always the best way. Get through the commercials and everything, Carrie, right? I am pretty interested to see how they're going to keep going with this storyline from last season. I read spoilers on the storyline based off the graphic novel months ago, and it gives an idea of what goes on with that Negan character, but of course, no spoilers. I won't say anything. I don't even know if it'll follow the same track because A lot of times from what I've read, that graphic novel doesn't even follow the, or the TV series actually deviates. How about a Chris Bryant red to 75, 30 of 75. Chris Bryant for the Cubbies, Class 1. This DeGrom was just upside down like that. Interesting. Jacob DeGrom black, Mets, Class 1. But yeah, the graphic novel I know and the actual TV series have deviated a few times. Yeah, exactly. Rewind on stuff. I never watch anything in real time. I almost always catch it through DVR or downloaded means, which is the same thing as DVR. Ozzie Smith black. What do we got? Ozzie Smith black. I'm looking to see the Class 2 on the Ozzie. How about a Mike Trout black? Mike Trout black. Class 1. Hammer and Hank, here's that Stanton card with that weird background again, which doesn't follow the backgrounds of this stuff. We pulled that same card twice the other day. Got a Dansby right here, Class 2. All right. How about a blue? 81 of 99, Reyes for the Cardinals, blue. That is a Class 2 card. How about a Gary Sanchez blue? Nice low number here, 25 out of 50 on the Sanchez for the Yankees. That is a class, I want to say Class 3. That is a Class 3. Got a Schwarber black. That's a Class 1. And that is all she wrote for that one. All right, here we go. Next box. Let's keep going right here. This is our 4th box in. This is going to put us at the quarter point. So guys, if you're just popping in for the night, welcome. We appreciate the audience. We always need an audience here, guys. Aside from buying in, which obviously is the first step, but we do need an audience built up so we can actually get some other things filled. So here's our frame card on this one. I'm going to keep building up my stack right there. Audience is needed. And guys, if you're hanging out watching us here for the first time, or you're relatively new with us and you never took the opportunity to click on that follow on breakers.tv, it's right there under the volume slider. Hit that follow button. It's got a little white heart on it. Over on Twitch, same thing, except if you're watching on a regular browser, I believe it's up top. Follow button's got a little white heart on it over there as well. Always need the followers, guys. We always need the followers. So do make sure to do that. You'll get a little notification. If you're watching us on Twitch, you'll get a notification, I think, in the app, letting you know when we go live. On Breakers, it sends out an email letting you know when we go live. All right, Strasburg, Weaver. Cotton blue to 150, 131 of 150. That is a Class 1. Glasnow black. Like I said, guys, if you see me pass anything that you want to see brought back up into the camera view, just let me know and I'll gladly do that for you. How about an Abreu black, Class 2. Diaz black. That is class to be determined on that one. That's a tough read. Pulled that nice Bo Jackson the other day. Sandy Koufax, LA Dodgers black. Addison Russell, Cubbies. That's a class 3. That's a Class 3 black. Buster Posey black for the San Francisco Giants. What do we got? That's Class 1. All right, that's all she wrote there. Let's get to the next one. Walking Dead Season 4, so I spent 1.5 months watching all the prior seasons. Oh, so you started watching it already like deep into the storyline and then had to go back and catch up? You know, I watched the spin-off series, Fear the Walking Dead, and it's just okay. You know, it's nothing fantastic, but you get sucked into these storylines and you're like, you've already invested. Here's my frame. Putting this along with the other frames, you've already invested so much time into it that you feel like you have to keep going. So I'm like, man, this thing is taking up time of my life, you know. So I just got myself a pretty high-end like Android tablet, which I never had a tablet before. I actually got, back when it was Prime Day a couple months ago, I got myself an Amazon Fire tablet, and I was watching stuff on there because it's nice and easy, nice and portable. And I like the tablet idea so much that I ended up getting myself a better tablet just recently. I got myself an Android tablet, which is pretty much equivalent to the power of a pretty high-end PC, this thing. It's awesome. All right, what do we got? We got a McCutcheon Black Class 1, but it makes it nice and easy. It gives you a nice device to be able to watch this stuff on. Number to 150 Blue Reyes for the Cardinals. Class 1. Got a Javier Baez for the Cubbies, Black Class 1. Keeping it going, guys. Keeping it going. Black Will Myers, Padres. Class 2 on the Will Myers. Luke Weaver, Cardinals. That is a Class 3 on the Luke Weaver. Hammer and Hank, Black for the Braves. I'm going to say class to be determined on that one. Tough to read. Corey Seager, Black for the Dodgers, Class 2, and a McCutcheon finishing us off there. Yeah, these TV series, they draw you in, and then you're invested, so you have to keep going. You have to keep going. Got an empty box. Got our frame card right here. I'm going to put that with the other frames. Chugging along. Guys, we're down to 9 in Pantheon. Let's keep going on that. If we can jump directly into Pantheon next, that would be awesome. Come on, pack. If you like old school veteran action, guys, Pantheon is where it's at. We haven't done one in a while, but we were doing like 1 to 2 per week for quite a while there. That's why we're up to number 21 in that stuff. We've broken a lot of this product. It's been a big favorite of our breaking crew. Down to 9 spots in that one. Like I said, old school vet players is where it's at in that product. So check out the checklist. It's on Group Break. It's on several different places. Cardboard Connection and such. You can see what you could potentially snag with those remaining 9 teams. Not a bad team to be had there, guys, for the price point, too. You cannot go wrong. We got a Joey Votto, Rizzo, Randy Johnson, David Ortiz, Black on the David Ortiz. That's a Class 1. There's Mr. Aaron Judge. What do we got on the Judge class? Class 2 on the Judge. Buster Posey, Blue. 9 of 150 on the Buster Posey. That is Class 1. Tough to see, man. Some of these are just too tough. Robinson Cano for the Mariners. That's a Class 1. After I get through this little stack here, I'm going to have to organize these cards off to the side. We got a Yu Darvish for the Rangers, Class 2. Felix Hernandez for the Mariners, Class 1. Got a blue for the Brewers, Ryan Braun for the Brew Crew. That's a 68 of 99. 68 of 99, Class 2. All right, guys, 1 second here. I got to organize my little stack of building cards here. I got base buildup happening. Hate when that happens. 1 second. All right, here we go. We keep going. Let's keep this stack going, shall we? Let's do it. Guys, again, thanks for getting this one filled. What's up there, Tommy? Well, let's see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and this is the 10th right here. So we've done 6 so far. 6 out of the 16 have been done so far. These are all the frame cards right here. I've been putting the frames off to the side. We're going to do all the frame cards together in one shot, so we'll do 16 of those at the end. So we have 8, 9, 10, and we've done the 6. Here we go. We got an empty right there. And here is my frame card. We're going to put that right in the stack of frame cards. So you're not missing a bunch, Tom, if you're just popping in, because we're looking at the frames all together. We'll see those all at the end. Fear the Walking Dead. Oh, I didn't watch it yet. You giving me spoilers? I actually have not watched. I've only watched maybe 3 episodes of the new season so far. It's a little, I don't know, man. It's not that good. It's really not. I shouldn't even be watching it. I feel like I'm wasting time watching it. I think they had a I think they have a crossover happening between Fear the Walking Dead and the actual Walking Dead, if I'm not mistaken. Did I hear that? All right, Randy Johnson starting us off. Sandy Koufax, Corey Seager. We got an upside down Tanaka Black. Tanaka Black. That's a Class 1. Yeah, I've only watched the first couple episodes of the season so far, and then they had that big hiatus going on, of which they always do. How about a Chris Bryant Blue, 129 of 150? 129 of 150, Class 1 on the Chris Bryant. They do those hiatuses, and it just completely takes the rhythm out of the, like, watching it. Got a Reyes Black, Class 1 Cardinals. Keeping it going, guys. Keeping it going. How about an Ernie Banks Black? Ernie Banks. I'm looking to see class on that one. I want to say Class 2, but that might be Class 3. It's just so tough to read them. You literally need a magnifying glass and a flashlight. Reggie Jackson, Oakland Black, Class 1. Here comes a red. That's a Carlos Gonzalez for the Colorado Rockies, one of the final teams to go. 45 out of 50 on that one. Class, if I can make it out, I'll tell you what it is. Class is a Class 2 on that one, but it does fall in. Yeah, I don't. The last I saw were her and her kids were now at that, well, I'm probably now spoiling it for the people that actually watch this show, but they were going to that survivalist camp with the old man who, wasn't that old man in, if you watched it, Sons of Anarchy. I think he was the sheriff in Sons of Anarchy. So there's no frame in here that I can feel. So we're going to have a redemption in one of these packs. That's going to be the frame redemption. So we will put that in our stack as soon as I get through it. But I'm pretty sure that old man was Unser, the sheriff in Sons of Anarchy. All those cable shows, they kind of just recycle the actors after a while. And she was also in Sons of Anarchy. Holy cow, I forgot about her. She was also in Sons of Anarchy. Madison, the mother. She was the brothel lady, the head mother at the brothel, if I'm not mistaken, if you watch that show. Okay, so there's going to be a redemption in there somewhere. We'll get to it in a second, and we'll put it in there as we go. All right, let's see what we have in front of it, though. Hernandez. Got a black of Encarnacion for the Indians. That is a Class 1. Chris Sale. Here we go. Joey Votto for the Reds. That's a 17 of 75 red, Class 1. Got another red. Tyler Glasnow for Pittsburgh. That's a Class 2. That's a 33 out of 50 on the Glasnow. So nice low number there. Gonzalez Black, Colorado. Where you at, Redemption? You're hiding in here somewhere. There you are. You're near the very, very end. So there it is, guys. That's the redemption. I'm going to put that in the stack. We'll do this right here. We put it in the stack with our framed card. So we're going to look at all that stuff together at the end. We're going to look at all of our frames, and the redemption is going to be one of those. So we'll look at that together in one shot. Got a Correa Black for the Astros. I'm looking to see the class on it. It looks like it's a Class 2. Greg Maddux for the Cubs. Blue to 50. 37 of 50 on this one. 37 out of 50. Class dismissed. That's a Class 3. Class 3 on that one there. Very nice. Got a Hunter Pence San Francisco black. All right, that's all she wrote for that one. Here we go. We got 8 boxes left, guys. So we are 50% of the way in. 8 boxes remaining. Guys, let's get some pickups happening in Pantheon. Let's do it. Here's our frame card. We actually do have a frame that time, so I'm sticking that guy right over the top of the redemption. All right, there we go. Looking for color. Got a Moncada black. Got a Jarrell Cotton for the Oakland A's. That's a red to 75, 15 out of 75, Class 1. Bo Jackson. Will Myers blue. That's a 13 of 99 on the Will Myers blue. That is a Class 2. Francisco Lindor. That's a black. That is Class 1. Again, guys, you get all cards pulled for your team, so you're not just getting the hits, you're getting it all. Josh Bell, Pittsburgh, black. That is Class 2. Here's that same Stanton card with that weird background again. Got some upside down cards going on here. Might have been the way I just dropped them in the stack. Josh Bell. We got a Jacob deGrom. Blue to 50. That's a 0-1 of 50 as well. So eBay 1 of 1 on the numbering. You can see it. It's tough to get it with the shine there. 0-1 of 50, and that is a Class 3. Class 3 for the Mets. Got an Arroyo black right there. Class 1. Jake Thompson, Mike Trout, and a Nolan Ryan finishing this off there. All right, next box. Excuse me, guys. Gotta keep my voice going. Empty box. Frame card, going into my stack of frame cards, and here we go. Guys, thanks for filling this one up. We do appreciate it. Jay and I appreciate it. The gold label sat there for a little bit after the initial release of them. Took a little bit of time to get them all filled. Guys, Phoenix football, the 16 boxer is at 17, so I've got 2 full cases of it here. 2 full 16 box cases of it here. I've been pushing the 16 boxer break number 1 and the 8 boxer case number 2 to go. So I've effectively got 4 8-box cases of it here, but one of them I'm going to do in 16 box fashion. So that's why we're pushing that first one to go. So we're at 17 spots in that one. Brand new product, just hit the market, and we're doing the coupon code on it, so you can plug in the coupon code on any of the stuff that's left here tonight, guys. Save 10 coupon code will get you 10% off. So that includes Pantheon, Phoenix, and XR. So let's keep going on those team spots. We got a Piazza black right here, Class 1. How about a Corey Seager, Dodgers? That's a blue to 150, 81 of 150, Class 1. Paul Goldschmidt, Arizona. I looked at the way this was. Don't mind me. I looked at the card behind it and I saw black, and I thought I was actually announcing Goldschmidt for the black. But no, that's a Brooks Robinson. Baltimore Orioles is the black card, and that is a Class 1. Yep. Adam Jones, Baltimore black. That is Class 2. Dansby, black, Atlanta Braves, Class 1. How about some Mike Piazza blue action? 70 of 99. 70 of 99. Class 2 on the Piazza. And the big hurt finishing us off there. We keep going. Everybody's quiet tonight. Carrie's the only one talking to me. I'm breaking at the wall is what I'm doing. I'm talking to the wall here. Got an empty box right there. Got our frame card right there. Everybody's probably watching games is what's really going on, right? A lot more interesting than watching the break. Exactly, Carrie. Exactly. All right, here we go, guys. Here we go. Got a Bellinger, Dodgers, black, Class 1. Joey Votto for the Reds. That's a blue to 150. 106 of 150. Class 1. Ian Happ, Chicago Cubs, black. Class 3. Class 3. Evan Longoria, Tampa Bay Rays, black. Looks like he's laughing, he's smiling. The Walking Dead crap. Hey, man. Millions of people can't be wrong, Chris. Millions of people can't be wrong. You know what they say. Oh, you're watching The Walking Dead? Or you're saying people are too busy watching The Walking Dead crap. Got a Frank Thomas black, Class 2. It sounded like the vibe was you're not too into it. Not into The Walking Dead. We got a Pujols Angels black. I'm trying to see the class designation. Can't make it out, to be determined. It's really not a great show. I'm sorry to anybody that's a huge fan. We got a Ryan Braun black. It's not a great show. I mean, it's got massive numbers and popularity, but I think people just bandwagon jump, you know? I was actually talking to one of my friends about that. I said, like, 10 years ago, everything was vampires. True Blood, that show on HBO, everything was vampires, right? Here's the frame. And then all of a sudden, The Walking Dead comes around, and they switch the focus from vampires to zombies. And everything coming out now in the last, like, 6-7 years has been zombies. Zombie this, zombie that. But before that, it was all vampires. Twilight, there was all that crap that was coming out around the same time. There you go. That's a true breaker right there. Holding your breath, waiting for a Royals hit. That's the way to go. All right, there's our relic card. So there's a relic card, I think one per case, right? So that's it right there. So we'll see that in just a couple of minutes here. Yeah, Carrie, the Witchcrafty. Yeah, I agree. Okay, so we're going to see the relic card in this one, guys. Relic card coming up. Let's, we're going to see it. It's in my stack right here. So let's see what we got in front of it, though. All right. Do you go to any of the cons, any of the comic cons, or any of the horror cons, all that kind of stuff? Trevor Story red, 38 of 75. Colorado Rockies, 38 of 75. Trevor Story. Here's that Stanton card again. We've done 3 of these now so far in this one, with that weird background. Got a Batista, Toronto, Class 1 black. And here it is, guys. Here it is. How about did we pull Ricky Henderson in the last one and Jason pulled him in one of his as well? That is the relic card. That's the Oakland A's Legends of Ricky Henderson. I'm almost positive Ricky was in the previous one. That's a 75 out of 75, so interesting numbering there. eBay 1 of 1 on the numbering. MLB Legends relic card, Ricky Henderson, Oakland. I could be wrong, but I'm fairly certain that Ricky was in the last one too as the relic card. And I think you guys told me that in the previous one, which Jason had done just a few days before, Ricky was the relic card in that one too. Chris Sale and a Trey Turner. Here comes the remaining stack here. We got 4 boxes left after this, and then all the frame cards. We got a Cotton Black, Class 2. Tulowitzki, Toronto, Black, Class 1. Okay, that is it. 2 Hendersons and 2 okay, the Yastrzemskis as well, right? Yes. Yes, yes. And here we go, guys. 4 boxes left. Let me organize this base. Got a stack of base building up. It's getting out of control. One sec here, fellas. One sec. Guys, everything from last week got shipped out to you guys. Everything from last week, I should say, out of Vegas here got shipped out to you guys yesterday. The only stuff that's remaining, usually I split up my break weeks here out of Vegas. Thursdays and Sundays, I put in one shipping batch. So everything that I did on Thursday, which was just a couple days back, is going to go out with this stuff today. So anything that breaks today, plus everything that broke on Thursday, which was 2 cases, will be going out in this week's shipping batch. Jason's working on all the stuff. I think like there's maybe I did it again. I'm completely not paying attention, and I just opened up the frame pack. We're putting the frame pack right there. Wow. I'm out of my mind. Jason's working on, I think there's a batch of like 5 or 6 breaks that went off out of PA that he is working on, so you'll see tracking hit your inbox on that stuff. I even slightly revealed the player in that one, although I didn't catch who it was. Don't mind the guy who is sleeping at the wheel here tonight. All right, there we go. All cards. Here we go. We got 2 cards stuck together there. It's a Piazza to 150 blue. Mike Piazza to 150 blue. Class 1. Colorado Rockies black. Got a Bo Jackson black, Class 2. Mookie black. Boston. Trying to make out the class designation on that one. I can't really make it out, so to be determined there. Greg Maddux Cubs black, Class 1. Got a Bregman Houston. That's a Class 3 black. Chipper Jones Atlanta, Class 1. Clemente Pittsburgh black. That is a Class 2. And we keep going. 3 boxes left here, guys. 3 left. This time I will not open the frame card. What the heck is wrong with me? Empty box. Here's the frame card. I'm not even opening the pack. How about me? And here we go. So 17 remaining in the 16 box version of Phoenix. 21 remaining in the 8 boxer. So let's keep pickups going on those. XR football, guys. Let's not forget about XR football. Great product. We've pulled some massive hits out of that stuff so far. 22 spots left in our break number 6 of XR. So jump on into that one. Let's get that one filled, or as close to filled as we can. And of course, the lowest is the 9 spots left in Pantheon. So old school vet action in Pantheon, guys. We have had a slowdown on that one. We want to keep that one going, though. We want to break it tonight. So let's keep some spots going there. Okay, here we go. How about a Manny Machado to 75? 49 of 75, Baltimore. That is a Class 1 red. Buster Posey, blue, 84 out of 99, San Francisco, Class 2, blue. Trey Turner, black, Washington Nats, Class 2. David Dahl, Colorado Rockies, that is a black, Class 1. Check this out. Houston Astros, 16 of 25, red, nice low numbering. That is a Class 3 as well, guys. Class 3 as well on that one, very nice. As far as a non-framed card goes, that's a good one. 16 of 25, red, and it is a Class 3 Houston Astros. Very nice. Manny Machado, what do we got? Baltimore, black, Class 1. Miguel Cabrera, Detroit, black, Class 1. All right, let's keep going here, guys. 2 boxes left. 2 boxes left, and then all the frame cards to look at. Empty box. We're going to have another redemption, I believe. Yeah, we got another redemption in here because there's definitely no framed pack. So we'll find a second redemption in this stack somewhere. Really? Less than, well, you know, like we were talking the other day, Beckett is a little out of touch sometimes. I wonder what, if you look on eBay's completed listings and see what guys have successfully sold it for recently, if it's a much different number. We were just talking about that a couple days ago, about Beckett being sometimes just, yeah, a little out of touch. All right, here we go, here we go. Trevor Story, numbered to 150, 38 of 150. Colorado Rockies, Class 1 blue. Roger Clemens, Class 1 black. Got another black. LA Dodgers, Class 1. Benintendi, black. Class 2, it looks like to me. Got a Trey Mancini, black. Baltimore. Yeah, the completed listings are the good litmus test for that stuff, right? Nolan Ryan, black. That's a Class 3. That's definitely a Class 3 on that one. Front and center on that. Very nice. Little Class 3 pickup on the Nolan Ryan. Seattle Mariners, black. Class to be determined on that one. And there it is, guys. That's the redemption. So I'm putting that guy in my stack of frames, and we'll see what it is when we get to the frame stack. All right, guys, 1 box left. Here we go. 1 box left. All the frames, all the time. Guys, Jason's going to be back tomorrow. He's going to have Impeccable. Impeccable's been chipping away, so hopefully we'll be able to break some of it finally. Impeccable football, plus a bunch of other stuff on the lineup tomorrow. So look at our break calendar, our schedule page. Here's my frame, guys. So I'm putting the frame right there. We got 16 of them. We got 14 frames. We got 2 redemptions to look at there. The Ryan Black 3 is a nice one. Decent value on that one, Kerry. Nice. Very nice. The Nolan Ryan. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. So guys hanging out over on Twitch, what's going on? Who do we got in the house over on Twitch? I usually give a shout out when I get in here, but this stuff filled up so quickly tonight, I didn't get a chance to. We got a nice crowd built up over there. Nobody's talking though. What do we got? We got A.W. Barnes, we got Jimmy Wint, we got Ryan, we got Spurs for Life, we got Teacher, we got Tommy, we got Alexa and Jay. What's up, guys? Welcome, welcome. Thanks for coming on out as always. Okay, there we go. Let's see what we have before we get into our frames. Manny Machado, Baltimore, blue, 96 of 150. 96 of 150, Class 1. Don Mattingly, black. I want to say Class 1. There's that Nolan Ryan again. Clayton Kershaw, class, I want to say Class 3. Might be Class 2, however. No, it's a Class 2. Class 2 black. San Francisco with a Class 2 black. Yastrzemski, Class 1 black. What's up, Jimmy? Jimmy's chiming in. Jimmy's letting me know he's here. Everybody's sleeping over on the Twitch side. Here we go again. Houston. What do we got on the class? It's a black, and the class is to be determined. How about a George Brett, blue, 21 of 99, Class 2. Class 2 on the George Brett. And Mookie finishes off the last one there, guys. All right, 1 sec. I'm putting these base cards off to the side, and we're going to look at all of our frames here. So give me just a moment, and it's going to be frame time. All right, here we go, guys. Frame time it is. Let's see some excitement here. Frame time. Let's start at the top. Starting right at the top. So there's 2 regular cards in these along with the frame, which are those 2 right there. And our frame is for Cleveland, Bradley Zimmer. That is numbered to 492, 421 of 492. And the crazy color shimmer on that is messing with the camera. Cleveland Indians picking up the first one. Congrats. Very nice. Let's leave the 2 redemptions we're going to put right there. I'll put that one there, and once we get to the next redemption, I'll stack it on top. We'll look at those at the very, very end. Johnny Bench is one of the cards there. And what do we got? Dansby, one of the base cards. And here it is, guys. Colorado Rockies, which I'm fairly certain were one of the final teams to go. Tapia, as Jay used to say, tilapia. Delicious, delicious when it's like broiled up with a little butter and lemon. Colorado Rockies, picking that one up. Congrats to the owner of the Rockies. Keeping it going. This is one of them that I was like a weirdo on and didn't even pay attention, but I started opening it up. So we have the Abreu base card, which was what was revealed here. Abreu base card and a Ken Griffey Jr. base card. And here it is. Check this out. Check this out. That's an 8 of 25 red. 8 of 25 red San Francisco Giants. Ty Black. Who's got the Giants in this one? SF Giants belong to A-Shock. A-Shock, congratulations. Nice card there. 8 of 25 red. Framed auto. Very nice. We keep going. 16 of them. All right, Encarnacion and an Alex Bregman. And it is, well, we've already done a dupe. Here's a dupe. Bradley Zimmer, Cleveland Indians. He was the first one, although the first one was what? Numbered to 472, I think it was. And this one is numbered to 75. Cleveland with a black auto to 75. The Ryan Black beat the value of the black red auto, according to Beckett. No kidding, Carrie. Crazy. 28 out of 75 on the Bradley Zimmer, Cleveland. So second Bradley Zimmer auto. That one being a little better than the first. We keep going. Roger Clemens and a Chris Bryant starting us off there with the 2 base cards. And our framed auto is Jake Thompson for the Philadelphia Phils. Philadelphia Phils, Jake Thompson is the framed auto. So congrats to the owner of the Phils. 2 base cards. Trevor Story and an Aussie. And how about a Diaz, St. Louis Cardinals, and it's a black to 75. 13 out of 75, black. St. Louis Cardinals picking this one up. Diaz, very nice. St. Louis Cardinals. There's our second redemption. So we got 2 redemptions off to the side there, guys. We're going to look at those at the very, very last. So our 2 base cards, we got a David Ortiz and a Don Mattingly. Class 1 and a Class 1, respectively. And here it is. That is Detroit Tigers, Jacoby Jones. Detroit Tigers, framed auto. So congrats to the owner of the Tigers. Josh Donaldson, you're guessing, Kerry? At least one of them. Joey Votto and a Kershaw. And how about the Philadelphia Phils picking up another one? Phils are doing good. 2 of the frames so far. 70 of 300 on that one. Roman Quinn. Roman Quinn, Philadelphia Phils. So congrats to the owner of the Phillies. Got a Clemente and a Sonny Gray. 2 base cards. And Chicago White Sox getting into the act. Chicago White Sox with a Ronaldo Lopez. Lopez framed auto for the White Sox. Guys, I'm looking at 9 spots in Pantheon. We haven't budged on that one in a little bit here. If we want to see it go tonight, let's do it. What do we got? 2 base cards, Seattle and Chicago. And here it is, guys. It's our second dupe. This one being a little better than, well, actually a lot better. That's 10 of 50. 10 of 50, Colorado Rockies. Another Tappy auto here, framed auto. This one's blue to 50, though. 10 of 50, nice low numbering. Colorado Rockies. I'm trying to show it to you without that crazy shimmer with the lighting I have in here. It wreaks havoc on the face of these cards when they have that like iridescent glow going on. And that is Tappy at Colorado Rockies. Blue. Alright, 2 base cards. Corey Seager and Cespedes. And that is Diaz again. So guys, we're like duping it up here. St. Louis Cardinals. St. Louis Cardinals get another one. With the Diaz framed auto. Diaz framed auto for St. Louis. Alright, Cal Ripken Jr. and Miguel Cabrera. And a framed auto in this one, Oakland A's with a Franklin Barreto, number to 491, 431 of 491. You know, the last case we did had some dupes in it as well across the framed autos, which was kind of crazy considering there's only 16 of them, right? Franklin Barreto, Oakland A's. Oakland A's getting in on it. 2 left and then 2 redemptions, guys. 2 left and 2 redemptions. So this is the one. This is the one carry that I started opening up at the beginning, and then realized, what the hell am I doing? I'm supposed to be looking at all these at the end. And our 2 base cards, we have an Eric Hosmer, Kansas City, Clayton Kershaw, Dodgers, and our framed auto is Jarrell Cotton for the Oakland A's. So Cotton, Oakland. Yep, TX4. Topps collation on some of these leaves a bit to be desired nonetheless. But so Cotton, Oakland A's. is the framed auto that time. We got one official frame left here, plus the 2 redemptions, guys. Good luck. And here it is, Jacob deGrom and Francisco Lindor. And I don't know if this is this another dupe? I'm looking through my the ones that I've pulled here. That is the Tampa Bay Rays with the Jose De Leon. I don't know if it is. I just could be remembering one of the colored cards that I was kind of mentioning his name in between there. So De Leon for the Tampa Bay Rays is the framed auto. So Tampa Bay, Carrie's given a no. So no, it's not. They all start blending after a while, guys. They all start blending. All right, so here we go, guys. 2 redemptions. Let's do this. Let's put the redemption over the top of like such. And let's reveal it slowly. Have a little anticipation here. You are due to receive a framed autographed gold of Urias. Urias. So who has Urias? Let me see. That's yours, Carrie? That is yours. Give me 1 sec there. Yep, Dodgers does belong to Carrie. Oh, there you go, Carrie. So Carrie picking up the framed autographed gold for the Dodgers. 1 sec, guys, making a note. And we have 1 remaining here, guys. 1 remaining, and here it is. Let me do this again. We'll look at it slowly together at the same time. Let's see if we can help you out there, TX. Let's see if we can do it, buddy. Congratulations, you are due to receive framed autographed gold of, who were you calling out for up top there, Carrie? You were calling out for you're saying it's going to be one of the redemptions possibly? I'm looking to see who you were calling out for before I slow reveal it here. Oh, that, my friends, is a little different. How about an Aaron Judge? What? That is Mr. Jim M. Jim M. We saved the best for last, I guess, right? Wow. Wow. Yeah, not exactly Josh Donaldson. Aaron Judge. That is an interesting development right there. Jim M has the Yankees in this one. Congrats to Mr. Jim M. Actually, guys, a little funny story. Not too funny. One of our regular breakers who buys a lot of our Yankee spots had this Yankee spot and didn't like the product very much. So asked for a refund, and we actually did refund that particular breaker. And it was picked up by Jim in replacement of the gentleman that originally had it. So there we go, Jim. Congrats, buddy. Framed autograph gold of Aaron Judge, my friend. That is an interesting way to finish it. All right, guys, thanks again for getting this one filled up. That, again, was Gold Label Baseball Break number 4. Bunch more stuff on the website. If you're watching this on YouTube, by all means, jump into our live sessions, guys. We appreciate it.